All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is December 14th, 2023. My name is John Kerrigan. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up. Let's take a look at some charts. First chart we want to look at is SPY. So here's the SPY candle. That's the 4-hour. Let's look at the daily. So SPY candle, we've got, looks like price ramping up. And we closed right here over, just barely over that uptrend channel that starts way back in 2022. So here's the price action. If we look at the 4-hour, that's the biggest green candle on the 4-hour with a doji pause. We didn't close over the doji, but we sure came below it. The bulls recovered it. I just want to say that. So they recovered back up to the doji, so nice recovery on the bulls. But right there, market is on the daily chart putting in higher lows and higher highs still. All right, pretty sure the SPY wants to go to 480 and tag that. I actually have projections for 500, so we'll see what happens. I don't think it's done going up. But we did get this doji from yesterday, so we'll see what happens. Well, this morning, and we'll see if they break over the top of that. I got to say we're going for 480 and 500. So there's SPY in a daily uptrend. And you can see it's right here at the top side of this other channel. It's just got one more channel to cross right up there. And they still got, let's take a look at the calendar, about a week left to take care of business. And then I think they go on vacation pretty soon here at the end of this week. So we'll see what happens. So there's SPY on the daily chart. Let's take a look at QQQ. Oh, by the way, for SPY, for tomorrow's pivot, it's going to be 471.51, which is actually this channel line right here. So above the channel, if it's in the channel above it, I'm a bull. If it's below the channel, I'm a bear. So we'll see what happens. So there's SPY. Now QQQ. So here's QQQ doing about the same thing. Higher low, higher high. Little pause day after this 5-day blast off right there. There's QQQ on the daily chart. QQQ does not look like it's done moving up. All right, so here's QQQ attacking the all-time highs over here to the left. And those are the all-time highs of 2021. Right there, there's QQQ. FNGU. FNGU is trying to challenge these yearly high back in July. All-time highs are way off in the distance up here at 500. Not going to see that happen anytime soon. But here we are challenging the yearly high over here. That yearly high is about 227, 228 roughly. And you can see we're at 220 today. And we got up as high as 225. So it's within striking distance up there for FNGU. SPY, QQQ, and FNGU all in daily uptrends with higher lows and higher highs. Diamond Dow made a new high yesterday and another new high again today. So there's Diamond Dow putting in a higher low and a higher high. Today's candle is a doji pause candle, so not sure if price is now going to retreat. If they come out on top of that doji, chances are price continues up to 400. Below the doji, I think we retrace, probably make our way back to the midpoint. We'll see what happens. There's Diamond Dow. IWM. Let's take a look at IWM. Gaps up and trades up. So higher low, higher high. Nice move for IWM. Challenging. Oh my gosh. I think they got IWM inked out a new high for the year right there today. they inked out a new high for the year. They didn't close up there, but they were up there for milliseconds. Right up there. So IWM higher low, higher high. You got higher lows and higher highs on the chart. So this is in an uptrend, and IWM putting in a new yearly high right there. Still a little bit more to go before we get all-time highs way up here for 245 up there. So nice work on IWM. Let's take a look at our technicals. Today we're in the overbought zone. No question about that. That was nice all day long. We opened and closed in the overbought zone. T2123, definitely green. T2123, 3-bar chart. Wow, did we open up some space here between trend indicator and price action. Nice move on IWM. FNGU, for today's price action, we were up and then we pulled back and then we came back to VWAP up here. So there's FNGU. All in all, I think FNGU did put in a higher low, yeah, and a higher high. Excuse me there. So now we'll come back over here. Let's take a look at IYT. Here's our transports. Gapping up, putting in a higher low and a higher high. Nice move on the transports. Also in an uptrend. The only thing that's not in an uptrend is energy. That's it. That's the only thing. All right, so SMH making new all-time highs again today. Look at that. Look at that move up there in SMH. XLF gapping up, putting in a doji candle, kind of a pause at the end of the exclamation point at the end of a big candle there. So there we got a pause. So they higher low, higher high in an uptrend. And let me see, do we have new all-time highs for this year? Yes. Yes, we do. We have new all-time highs for 2023 in the XLF. Wow. Nice work on the XLF. All right. Let's take a look at silver. Silver rocketing out of the support area. Nice confirmation move to the upside. Silver in an uptrend with higher lows and higher highs. I said this in my 5+5 morning blog that we are getting a nice buy setup here in the minor support, deep into minor support. You can see there's a nice move right out of that deep minor support area. Gold doing the same thing. Deep into the minor support, giving us a buy setup. And there you go. Nice rocket out of there. So there's gold and silver. So here's USO. This is crude oil. Crude oil still in a downtrend. Lower highs and lower lows. Crude oil closing above the T line. That's good news there. So obviously they're late to get the memo, but they're now starting to act a little bullish here. Ever so slightly. UNG. Higher low, higher high, not quite inside the T-line on the other side, but closing, let me just say, on the other side of the 3 EMA, so, but still in a downtrend. So energy is still in a downtrend on the daily chart with lower highs and lower lows. And for the US dollar index, what do we got here? Dollar index continues its march down towards the July lows. Right here, here's the US dollar. And that probably inspires gold and silver to be bullish right there. Anytime the dollar falls out of bed, gold and silver seem to benefit. So there you are with a rocket, a fall out of bed here. There it was the flat 200 and price action came down. Tonight we got earnings. And tonight's earnings are on deck are Costco. $2.75 billion right there. They report tonight. Economic numbers tomorrow. Light day Empire State Manufacturing, industrial production 915, and PMI composite at 945. Really a light day. That's it. Max Payne. Max pain for today was 461. We didn't get anywhere near it. Max pain for tomorrow is 446. I don't know. I don't think I see that coming, but they sure did surprise me yesterday. We'll see what happens. All right, traders, everybody have a wonderful evening. Okay? Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right? Hope you all made some money today. We did make a nice trade into... we filled the gap. That was our trade. We played that to fill the gap.